Thought I was done doing case videos for the Pixel Fold, but then something happened. WhiteStone sent me a case, and then Casetify sent me 4 more. So we're gonna do like a grab bag. We're gonna do a couple of different cases in a quick video just to kind of give you guys some information. The first thing I'm gonna do to make sure that this video is accurate is I have to temporarily remove my deep brand leather skin, which I have determined is actually doable. You can actually remove this thing and put it back on relatively easily. I just don't want to cause any damage as I'm getting started on the peel, but otherwise it will come off and it doesn't really stretch or anything. Just avoid like touching the sticky side as much as you can. I'm just gonna set it off screen and we're gonna go through these cases now. So let's start with the Casetify ones because they are all the same with different designs on them. So this is the first one, kind of funny, interesting. It's got, fragile this side up, kind of just a funny design. It is clear on both sides. We'll go through the physical appearance first, and then we'll settle on the last one and actually put it on and talk about how it fits, so forth and so on after that. This one is quite cool. I'm not sure if this is intentional or not, but these are my initials. Did you do this for me, Casetify, or is this just the design? I don't actually know, but that does look pretty interesting. I guess I could show you what it looks like against the black Pixel Fold. Again, same front design on this one. Actually, that might not be true. This is like a smoky design, and the other one was clear. So this has like a smoky clear thing going on. We then have this just straight up clear one, again smoky on the edges and smoky on the cover. Looks pretty decent as well. This is one that I could potentially see myself using if you want to be able to show that back black color of your Pixel Fold. Let's take off this sheet here on the inside so that we can really get a good look. And then there's another sheet on the front which should make it much more clear than it was before, although maybe you can see this, there's like the little dots in this material, so that is interesting. Should preserve the appearance of your device pretty well. That might be one that I could see myself going with. But last but not least is this one, which is basically like their version of a teardown case. If I can get up nice and close on this, you can see what the texture is of it. It's not the clearest. It does have a little bit of like a blurriness to it. It's not quite as crisp as I was hoping that it would be, but this will be the one that we will sort of fully install and test. So there that is on the front, and then we have some adhesive here, and it looks like they are packing with each of these some additional adhesive in case you need to go that route to make sure that it is fully holding on. I should also point out that there is this sort of material inside here. This is like a rubberized, grippy material that should help hold on and hopefully add some additional shock absorption. So there you go with it actually installed. Looks like reaching the fingerprint / power button is not too bad. I do wish they would cut out something over on this side too in some way if they could, because it just would give you just a little bit more space. I don't have a big thumb, but that's still just not quite enough space for me. These buttons do feel really, really stiff now. That's honestly harder to push than it should be. Something just does not quite feel right there. They are obviously lined up correctly, but they feel very, very stiff. I'm not sure I like that either. The appearance is okay though, and I think that does give it a fairly distinct look. I think we also need to do the back gesture test, so we'll just go into a video. How easy is it for me to do that back gesture? That's not bad at all. That actually feels just fine, so I'm not really concerned about that at all. It is quite smooth going off the edge, and you can kind of reach the edge pretty easily in order to do that back gesture. So this is not too bad. There's a few things I don't love about it, but overall, I think it's gonna hold on pretty well. When you open it, it gives you something to grip onto. It makes opening it a little bit easier. And as you can hear, it is still got that satisfying sound because the case is not overhanging. It's actually flush with the device. So this is a decently well-made set of cases with some interesting designs, but we have another case to look at. And this one is from WhiteStone. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this, but this is like a heavy-duty, all-in-one kind of case, and it's coming in 2 pieces. And this front piece has a tempered glass bit already on there, so no need for a screen protector. It's already there. But I will tell you that mine, straight out of the box, can I show you this, had a little scratch or something going on the outside of it. So that is definitely not great. You can see here on the inside, nothing really much going on there. I don't think that this used any kind of adhesive or anything to kind of hold itself in place. I already have a screen protector on this, but it doesn't seem like it matters too much. It will still latch on there just fine. The back side, look at this. This is like padded on the inside. It's not real deep, but it's definitely like a sort of padding in there. We have a hinge cover, and we also have a kickstand. So there's a lot going on this case. So let's go ahead and slap the back of it on. And now we have an absolutely heavy-duty tank of a Pixel Fold. This is a same issue here. This is fairly raised, so it's not super easy to get to that power button fingerprint scanner. These buttons are not nearly as stiff as they were on the Casetify version. Not too bad there. It is adding a lot of width though by covering up that hinge. There's a lot of additional width being added to this thing, and definitely a little bit more weight. When you open it, no problem there. And as you can see, the hinge covering just kind of slides out of the way like that and then kind of latches back down. Sometimes it will sort of stay in that position, so you'll have to actually snap it back closed, but that's not too bad. Let's check out the kickstand. Obviously, in this position, we're fine. In this position, we're fine. As a tablet vertically, we are also good to go. Can we do this way? No, because that's very much in the way. So it's pretty much going to be vertically or this way, which is a little bit not great because it's in landscape. So you kind of want to have it propped this way, not this way necessarily, but it's there if you want to use it. It's not really adding any weight or any thickness to this because it's a fairly low profile. What about this additional screen protector? Keep in mind, I have two screen protectors on right now because there's already one installed plus the one on the cover display, and it seems like everything's just fine. It actually is acting totally normally, so pretty good job there. This thing definitely makes the Pixel Fold feel like an absolute tank of a device. If you're looking for something like that that's going to make you feel like you could throw your phone at someone like a weapon, this might be a decent way to go. And now we have to put the D-brand skin back on because that is the way I'm going to continue going for the foreseeable future. And we are pretty much back installed and good to go. That is the third time I have now installed that D-brand skin. So for the Casetify cases, it looks like they are pretty much all $72, and there are a million different patterns that they have here. Spider-Man, all these sorts of things. I believe I came across this here, customized. So the one that was my initials, that does appear to be the case that it was in fact customized. But again, as you can see here, there are a million of them, 960 products found. Now all the cases are going to be effectively the same, just different appearances to them. So I'm going to drop a link below. You can scroll through these and maybe you find one that absolutely just blows your mind and it's the one that you just have to have. Well, there's going to be a link down below. As for the one from WhiteStone, this is rather surprising. $25.99 for that. Not too bad. My biggest concern was the fact that that outer screen protector portion kind of came pre-scratched, and that is a little bit annoying. It wasn't super visible while using the device, and overall, it's going to make the thing pretty darn durable. But that is definitely something to keep in mind. But yeah, again, for $25.99, that's pretty inexpensive for a case like that. Typically, something like this, usually a lot more than that, and this does give you that hinge protection that I know a lot of people absolutely rant and rave about. We have to have hinge protection, kickstand. There's a lot to like here, even though I don't think it's quite perfect. I don't love the cutout around the fingerprint scanner, but again, for the price and what you're getting, I don't think this is too bad. Personally, I'm not going to use any of them because I'm going caseless, and I'm definitely not going to use one that's that big because the bulk of having that in your pocket is going to be a little bit ridiculous. But hopefully now you've seen them both with a little bit of extra clarity, and maybe that will help you on your purchasing decision. Again, links to both of them down below. If it's an affiliate link, it will say affiliate link next to it so that it is clear in this instance. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to Casetify and WhiteStone for sending these cases out. Again, like always, no money has changed hands for this video, and they are seeing the video at the exact same time as everyone else. Guys, see you on the next one, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.